Hi everyone, my name is Ismita Sahu from University of Portsmouth. I'm a research fellow at the Faraday Institution and I'm going to talk about Dandelion. Dandelion is an extremely fast solver for a thermally coupled electrochemical model of lithium-ion batteries. So in this talk, I'm going to tell you about the capabilities of Dandelion and how potential users and manufacturers can use it. So, Dandelion created by a small team in collaboration with University of Southampton, University of Portsmouth, and Imperial College London. And we are available at www.dandelion.com. So here's the outline of my talk. So I will tell you about the model we are using in Dandelion, what are the input and output in the model, and I will submit a simple simulation online, and will tell you about the advantage of Dandelion and heat generation model, which is crucial if you are optimizing the performance of a battery or designing a battery. So let's get started. So the model we are using in Dandelion is called dual Fuller-Newman model or pseudo 2D model. So here is a cartoon of full single cell, which is made of anode separator cathode, and so we have one microscale dimension across this whole cell and one microscope dimension across the radii of the particle. So when we discharge the battery, lithium ion moves from anode and fill up the cathode particle and it heats up. So just solving one single DFN model is a difficult task because you end up solving thousands of differential algebraic equations. And in Dandelion, we have fully thermally coupled electrochemical model. So for example, this is a pouch cell. It's divided as a 48 stack of anode separator cathode, and then it coupled with the heat transfer equation. So that means we are solving 48 by 36 by 12 DFN models, which leads us to solve more than 5 million differential algebraic equations simultaneously. And Dandelion can do this very fast, even just in a few hundred seconds. But I don't think any other solver can even handle that many equations. So once you parameterize your model properly, then you can use the TFN model. And so as an input, you need to pass the current on time dependent, and as a in orange, and as a output you will get the voltage. In addition, you will get some other properties like concentration potential in electrolyte and concentration in solids. So this even give you the detailed picture what is happening at that level. So let me show you one example. So this is our Dandelion website. So here is the home page. You can find the several examples. For example, this is the example of drive cycles. So in here you can see here is a voltage plot between, so the black is the experimental data and the red one is the simulation data. The agreement between them is very good, even just with the 1% error. Even it can handle the much difficult problem. So there will be a talk by Ivan Korotkin based on drive cycles. Then we have getting started page. There you can find several videos to learn how to use Dandelion. Then we have simulation page. You can start new simulation or you can go to the quick simulation. So here we already have some chemistry included, and which is coming from these paper. You can also include your own chemistry, or if you want us to put in here, please be in touch. So let's start the simple example with the co-compound cell. So once you click here, you already have full form. So let's just call it simulation, just name it MSM1. So here we are doing constant current discharge, and we have two different methods in Dandelion, first order and second order method. Let's do the second order method. And so once you fill up everything and submit your form, then your simulation goes to the queue and you have permanent link generated. You can right click on the link, save the link, or you can just refresh the browser and simulation is done. It's very fast, and you get your voltage plot. And then in addition, the concentration in solid and liquid, and these are the parameters function we pass in the form. You can change them and do different simulation, and this all data available for you to download, and you can use it in your research. So in case if you want to change your simulation, you can review your data and change whatever you like. And let's call this MSM2 this time. and once you submit your simulation, it goes in the queue in the same way. And also you can check your simulation from the simulation queue. If you click here, so this one, the old simulation we submitted, and this one is running. So if you refresh, it's already finished. So no programming required, and it's very, very fast. So as I mentioned in the Dandelion page, we have two different methods in Dandelion. So we have one second order method and one first order method. So this is the plot of, on x-axis, the number of nodes, and on y-axis we have error plots on voltage on different norms. So let's focus on the solid red and solid blue lines. So solid red lines are the first order method, and the blue lines are the second order method. So suppose I have more than 1000 points and I solve by first order method, then the error in the first order method and by 1000 points is much more higher compared to the second order method. Even we can achieve the same accuracy with less number of points. So that's make Dandelion even more faster and more accurate. So what is special about Dandelion? So in Dandelion, we have solid linearly scaling in terms of performance with increasing the number of equations. And also the main point is, for the larger problem, the gap between Dandelion and other solvers is big. And for example, in my this laptop and 6 core CPU and 16 GB RAM, I can handle 10 million equations easily in just few hundred of seconds. And so if for one discharge cycle, so if you have more memories, you can handle more equation, and that's open up the possibility to use Dandelion for the thermally coupled electrochemical model for the 3D pouch cell. And Dandelion also can be used as a digital twin of the real batteries. And we have fully functioned web app available at our website, and we are keep adding new functionality. So at the end, I would like to talk about the conservation of energy. So this is the equation of conservation of energy. So here I have total chemical energy stored in the battery cell, and then electrical power output on the right hand side, and energy losses. So in the literature there are some energy losses derived, however, but they are not consistent with the energy conservation equation. In particularly, they are missing heat in anode particles and cathode particles, and this energy conservation equation derived directly and systematically from the Newman model, and it works very well even for the high C rate and for the drive cycle data. So these heating terms and the full cell 3D simulation of the entire stack of cell tells us about where our energy losses occur and who is the main contributor to heating up the batteries. So, for more detail, there will be a talk by Charles Richardson based on heat generation model. So, let me show you one example. So, this is a Cook compound cell. We have 48 stack of anode, cathode, separator, and cathode. So, we are solving 9600 DFN model, and here we have computing each heating term individually at each finite volume of the pouch cell. And so we can see, let me show you in this example. So here we can see what kind of process heats up the battery, where heating occurs, what are the consequences, and how what are the distribution of temperature and current across the battery, and how they change during the discharge. So this literally gives you a virtual battery and open up the possibility for engineers and researchers to look inside and identify the bottleneck, and this can be used as a great optimization tool. So we we have fully working thermally coupled electrochemical model for the 3D pouch cell. However, we decided to commercialize Dandelion, so it will be released behind the paywall, and it will be available for Faraday Institution to use it for free. And the 1D the pseudo 2D Newman model is already available on the website for to use for everyone. So we will be adding also 3D jelly roll cell model, some degradation mechanism like lithium plating, phase field models for the phase change material, and some mechanical model. So I will stop here. Thank you for your attention.